All right, everybody, welcome to the Mancave tour. So we're going to start out with the table, and as you can see, right now it's in its folded position, and we got this support arm here. This is very important. So let's bring the table down so you can see how it is. It's quite the rich man table. You just gotta get the support. Come on, there we go. All right. So it is about a 4 foot by 2 foot table. It's got a very nice finish along here, as you can see. Oh, that's not supposed to be like that. And because this is a rich man's table, we have a power outlet here. And then you can see this can support up to 6 different outlets at once. So you could really run anything from this table. It is quite the good table. All right, so the next feature we have is our incredible storage at the man cave. We got one, two, oh, you can't really see that back one, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4 openings to this incredible storage. It goes back 4 feet. We got a lot of stuff in it right now. If we were to clear it out, you could see though that it goes like all the way back there, all the way over to there. And it just stores everything that we use. So we got a screw bucket, we have our hammer, we have our bit box, and we just also, we just have a bunch of other things in the back and in here. So it's really just the go-to place. It's kind of messy right now, but there's nothing we can really do about that unless we decide to reorganize it all. And that's some backup soda.
All right, so this is our first little storage area. We got San Pellegrinos, got usual flavor, and then we also have the water ones for our hydration because we're not poor. Okay, second one is over here. We got our lovely wall of Mountain Dew and the other Mountain Dew flavors. Unfortunately, we're running a little bit low, but personally, I don't feel like buying a little bit more for now. We got all the Sprecher sodas with a bottle of Coke in the back. It's going to be very enjoyable drinking all these, but yeah, these are our more expensive sodas. We also have some other foods, dude wipes, high-class drinking, lots of other little sodas and knickknacks, and other fun things in here. Got some high-quality oils, literally black truffle, shot glass just for the important stuff, and red Solo cups for heavy soda drinking. Nothing else, trust. Okay, and then we got a little trap door thing here for a cooler. Ignore that. You might be asking how much is in here. We really have no clue. Not making that up. No idea how many is in here. It could be 100. It could be 10. Though, being completely serious, I believe there's probably 100 and something in there. Like 150 at least. If you want to take a quick look at each of the sides, you can easily tell there is tons in there. There is absolutely a ton in there. So obviously, if you can't tell, we have a crippling addiction to Arnold sweet tea, or sweet tea. Arizona sweet tea. We know Arnold. That's getting cut out.
What happened to it?
Someone jumped on it really hard.
Why?
It was able to take all of our stuff originally.
Yeah,
And then apparently, again, it just broke. Okay, anyways. So that is all of our drinks here, there, and then of course in the cooler. Okay, guys, so you can see all this junk on the shelf. Yeah, we've been cleaning out trash in here a lot, but unfortunately we still have a little bit to get rid of. No ants, but we gotta reuse some trash. Anyways, so if you can't see right here, this is a very little dainty area. What we're gonna be doing here is we're making the stove. The stove is gonna be a pretty hard project to make, obviously, but we'll get it done to make it safe. Unfortunately, right now we still have some stuff to do before we make the stove, but we are very ready to make it. If you want to turn behind, we have some of the materials up on that shelf right up there. And yeah, so what we're basically going to be doing is we're going to be making a little stove here. We'll be maybe putting some bricks around it. We're going to be taking out the shelf here. We'll be adding in some other shelving and stuff on the walls here, but that's just going to be the future. And then there will be the smoke thing that goes out up there and make sure it's all safe. This is non-flammable insulation, so it will be fine for it to be directly touching. It shouldn't get too hot because the only thing we'll be burning is specific oils that are safe to burn in a closed environment. But also the way we're doing it essentially is the smoke can only, from the candles, can only wrap around up into the tube, and it cannot escape into where the food is cooking or if we want to heat it up. So essentially it eliminates the potential smoke it'll build up in here, or even like a minuscule amount. It will not happen. And we've already tested this design with a very janky design a while ago, and it worked flawlessly. So us making the less messed up version is going to work perfectly for this. Alright guys, this is what we call really the loft. Up here, it's a little bit more soundy, if that makes sense. So up here in the loft, as you can tell, we have padded floors. It's really comfortable to sit on. And as you see, we also have the speaker up here, which is really awesome. Nice and expensive. Love it. Anyways, and up here, if you can see, in the back over here, we got some stuff still. And the main thing is that's where you'll put your shoes off for now. We might eventually make little cubby holes for it, but for at least the time being, that's what we're going to be doing. We're just going to be putting our shoes down on the ground. It's a little bit dirty over there, but the rest of this carpet is somewhat clean. There's still scraps on it, as you can tell, but yeah, it works well. You can lay down on it and whatever you really want. So this wall right here is also the supporting wall. We originally didn't have this in the design for a while, but we decided to put it in to make the roof a little bit higher because there was a tiny bit of sag from all the weight, and we didn't really account for it. So there was like an inch or two of sag, but because we were only using 2x8s in a flat position, essentially that still created a very strong roof, and you could jump on with multiple people, and it was just a little bit bendy. To make sense, it had a lot of bend to it. But now because of putting this in, it has really no bend, and if you jump on it with multiple people, you can't even tell in here that it's moving. You can barely even hear there's a person on the roof if someone's jumping. It's really good. Alright guys, so this is another thing that we can talk about is the electricity. Right now, because we don't have our battery pack because it broke a while ago because we got weird Chinese brand crap. Anyways, we will eventually be getting a better one if you help subscribe to the channel. And of course, once we get money from ad revenue and other stuff. But anyways, so at the very moment, we have to do house power, unfortunately, which is quite unfortunate. But still, we just have to plug in some stuff, and it's good. So electricity runs through right here. Who knows even how it gets into the tower exactly? All I know, it was a very big pain getting it in here, getting into a tiny little gap that there was, and then, like, pull up on the wood. But this was so much long ago, before we tarped this thing like 4 times over. So essentially, whatever gap that I put in it, it's basically non-negligible. You won't be able to see it. And as you can see, you can still see a little bit of the cord here, but yeah, you can't really see it anywhere else. Like, I can just push it up right now. Anyways, the cord, it goes over there, if you can see, and it runs down here, and you can see another cord here, but that just goes to this. That cord right there is for the table power, and that is connected to this little breaker box right here that we screwed in very, very well. And that all plugs into the lights here, which goes out to the lights, and that gives the entire place light. We made sure that it's all our electrical system is decent enough for now. We will be obviously upgrading it in the future, but it's all ready because eventually what we will do is right up here, we will put the battery. But obviously right now we don't have the battery, but it's ready for whenever we have the battery for the length of everything. And the way we'll be charging the battery is most likely with the AC of a house, because we're not going to get a solar panel for it immediately. But if we do, it will be a little bit janky, of course. Alright guys, if you didn't actually believe us with this thing with the power, if you can see, you can't even see where it's routed, bro. It's awesome. And you're just going to plug this baby in. And watch this. We got a nice big fan here. So as you can see, this little guy right here works, and that can give the table power whenever you want to power something on the table, for example, like the speaker or phones and other things. Eventually what we'll do is we'll maybe put like little cup holders here for phones or something, and other little compartments like right here for cords for phones. Good.
Alright guys, well, that was that video, and that was just one of one of 3 unreleased videos that we've shown nobody, and we will show people for the first time. So the next 2 will be about the deep section that we built in the man cave, and then the next one after that, well, technically we have like the building of man cave version 2, and the building of this place. So yeah, all really exciting. And then we'll also probably be pushing out some new content. Really, we should do a live stream. And yeah, anyways guys, like and subscribe.